What is going on, everybody? Anthony here, Six Skill Mafia. Mafia in the morning. What are we at? Episode 16. 16, my friends. Pretty cool news, right? Some exciting things that I wanted to talk about. I'm sure you guys have seen or have not seen, but we have an opportunity to discuss these things. So, but hey, man, before we get into it, who's all up in here this morning? We do have Carlito. What is going on, my friend? Crazy news indeed. The collector, what is going on as well? 𝕄𝐻𝐍. Sup, gentlemen? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sumo137, I think, is about to get crazy with clones, and I love it. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's go, boys. Primetime reviews. What is up, my friend? Bob Dylan in the house. What is up, dude? What's up, Bob? Mark Attack, what's going on? Hey, everybody. What's we got in here? Yes, Combat Evolve. What's up, brother? 𝐿𝐿𝐿, Jason, my man, what's going on? We'll see. Also in the house, man. Oh, looks like my bot might have purged you somewhere with all caps. That's okay. I'm gonna make some adjustments to that. Extra shiny, Brandon. Yes, sir. I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm pretty stoked. Figure Jurassic Park, man. What is going on, man? What is going on? Ladies, man, as well. What's good, man? Mafia, has any third-party Star Wars come out over this month? Not that I know of, unless you consider the First Order female ones, but I don't think those are out yet. But those are totally different. You know what I'm saying? Clone Trooper, yes, Troopers. What is going on, dude? Collectible chats as well. What's up, everybody? KJ Smith, Sean Donnelly, what is up? Andre as well. We got a bunch of people in here right now this morning. Revenge of the Sith, what is going on? Chewy's Bandolier, greetings to you, sir, and greetings to you, my friend. Riley Reviews, what is up? So how about that celebration? Riley, you gonna be there, man? If you're there, you know, by all means, come on, man, when we do this stuff. Metamorphic Customs, Desi, my man. Go check out Desi if you have not already. He's making dope-ass dioramas, but I don't know if he's doing commissions right now, but still go watch his videos. What's up, brother? No tauntaun, but hey, we getting an ATRT. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool. A lot of people pouring in right now. Braden as well. What is going on? Bring on all the Star Wars announcements for figures and for content. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Renz Tolentino also is in here this morning. What is up, my friend? H Green as well. What's up, Mafia? What's up to you, man? Irish Scout as well in here. Good morning to you. Good evening to you, my friend. Looking forward to what tomorrow brings. Let's go. Doc Smizzle as well. Chi-Town Cylon. Yo, representing Chi-Town, man. What is up? What's good? Doc Smizzle as well. Good morning. We'll see. AJ Agrusa, what is up, dude? We got a lot of folks up in here, man. So what do we start with? Like, what do we start with here? That's what I want to know. Because there's a few things, right? Should we dive right into the meat and potatoes? Or should we talk about maybe the Luke video that they dropped? What do you guys want to talk about? Let me know. I got a few things here. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. But I think I know what you guys want to see. I think I know what you guys want to mainly see. You guys mainly want to see this, right? I mean, this is pretty is this the vegetables, Braden, or is this the meat and potatoes? You guys let me know, because it's all indifferent, right? Like, I'm excited for about all this stuff. So pretty damn cool, right? Pretty damn cool. You know, my bot is set for all caps right now. So I guess before we continue this, I will fix that just because. There. I'll turn off the cap protection. Just don't go crazy with it. Yeah, what do you guys think about this? That's a big deal, right? I'm not the biggest Clone Wars fan. I'm getting through it. Still appreciate it. Still think it's pretty cool. But I know a lot of you guys are digging this. And the fact that we're getting vehicles, though, is pretty badass. Pretty badass, man. So let me know. What are you guys thinking right now? Saw an Instagram story showing Wrecker and Crosshair in the sideshow display. Vader and Cobb Vanth was also there. Yes, sir. I do have photos. There's a lot. There's a lot of cool stuff here. There's a lot of cool stuff. Trying to get through with all the chat with you guys as well. 𝕄𝐿𝐿, my man, what is going on? Clutch those wallets, folks. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Denobi and I were talking a little bit about that, and it was like, you guys do know that it used to be, and this still is exciting, but it used to be exciting when you would get like your invoices from Sideshow or something, right? You're like, yeah, I'm getting my figure now, right? It's kind of terrifying sometimes because so much stuff is coming, and you're like, oh shit, like, can I keep up with all of this stuff? It's pretty awesome though. It's still pretty awesome. My pants moved when I saw that. Yeah, pretty good, right? Record looks great. Yeah, my caps is working, buddy. You're all good, Braden. This is the first I've seen these images. Pretty awesome, right? Super hype. Very unexpected surprise with you guys. Yes. Mr. Denobi, I don't feel so good. So pretty cool, right? I mean, what do we have here? For all you Clone Wars fans, right? Let me know here. What all do we have? Because if we look at the image here, that's Rex in the front. But these aren't all 501sts, correct? A trip on that. Because I know the ones with the Ahsoka helmets, right? But then the two that are on the vehicles, I mean, one's got a backpack, a sling bag right there. We don't have that in a figure. And I don't quite recognize the helmet on the other guy. So Combat Evolve says they're 501st, but they're not the ones we already have, right? Because I'm only trying to notate those two accessories, right? That helmet looks a little different, and then that sling bag there. So not too sure. And I figured you Clone Wars fans would know all this. That part I'm not too sure on. Cam's Collection, what's good, brother? What's going on, man? Good morning, Cam. Hope you're doing good, man. Valiant Archer says, if the trooper variants are offered without the vehicles, I may have to make some space for more clones. Yeah. Clone Trooper. Well, there you go. Perfectly, man. The ARF troopers on ATRTs. So they're gonna probably come out as such then, because we don't have those figures, right? We don't have those. Different ones, but still 501st. Sure, but that's what I meant. Like as far as like a Hot Toys release, we don't have that. That's why I was tripping. I noted the helmet and I noted the bag there. Little these differences that we don't have. We don't have that stuff yet. So, Doc Smizzle, my man. One is Mutton Chop clone and the other is an ARC Trooper. Heavy. This badass, man. Shin Guard is also different. That guy on the bike, he says, thank you. Because I don't know. Just seeing this, I was like, oh shit. Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Interesting that my Streamlabs has changed and not my other one. Bro, I think I got double going on right now, Bob. I think there's a little bit of a double. Guys, let me check something real quick. That's really weird. Bear with me for just a second. Let me turn that off. There we go. I think that was doing something double over there, Bob, if you noticed. So that was weird. But yeah, pretty damn cool. I know people are excited for that. We broke the droids. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that'll happen. Sometimes that'll be happen. I'm actually going to fix this right now as we look at this. So we had some photos of these too, right? And I got a bunch of stuff shared here. I got a bunch of stuff shared, and I'm wondering if this is what I'm sharing. Is this what I'm sharing with you guys? Yeah. So one on display. Denobi's working right now. Otherwise, he would come on. So look at that. I mean, can I zoom in on this a little bit? So we already got some pictures from the con. And as you can tell here on the right side, we do get some Bad Batch stuff for you guys, right? So that's pretty cool. So does that mean we're getting the whole Bad Batch then? Would you guys would know, like, how many have we seen so far? How many have we seen so far? Because I haven't watched the show. They look dope, but I think they already showed off 3, right? We had like Echo and Hunter, right? So we're missing Tech, because there's Wrecker and Crosshair, correct? Okay, we've seen 4. That's right. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So almost, right? So they're going kind of hard on whatchamacallit, on with the Clone Wars era and the Bad Batch. So I'm thinking they're probably going to complete this whole thing. Pretty cool, man. The Wrecker is new, but looks not to scale with the others. It might just be the way they're standing, because they're on risers as well. So I'm not really too sure. You know, because it's up here on con, right? So they don't have them like labeled out. So that's a little tricky. But damn, that's pretty cool, right? That's still pretty cool. No sculpted figures yet. Yeah, no sculpted yet. No sculpted yet, but I'm sure they'll come. They'll be coming, man. That's pretty badass. So looking at that, I'm thinking like, how much cool shit is coming then? And I know some people are a little lackluster by it, you know, especially with the so far with some of the other things that we've seen. But dude, it's like they haven't even started yet. You know, that's what I was trying to tell people. I'm like, what they're showing is not going to be, in my opinion, everything, right? That's just not how they work. They're going to showcase some stuff right now, and then, and then we're going to get, you know, some other releases. We have to, or you know, some type of reveals or something to that effect. I'm not sure for a moment. I need to check one more thing, guys. My things are being kind of weird right now. Why were those off? That's very strange. I'm just talking to myself, guys. But that was weird. Something should have popped up and it did not. Combat Evolve, $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. My man says they're all 501st variants and different individual clones like Heavy, Imperial Crosshair would be cool too. It's awesome, man. Thank you so much, brother. Do appreciate that. I don't know why my alert didn't go off. But pretty badass. Trying to keep up with chat. It's early, you know. I'm just waking up, trying to share the excitement with everybody. It's pretty badass. Desi says, I'll be surprised if we don't see Mace on the show floor. That's what I was saying. Like, this is like Wednesday. They haven't even really started yet. So they'll show some things off right now, which in my opinion are kind of run of the mill. You know, we have some troopers showcasing some vehicles. It's neat. But as you mentioned, as Braden mentioned, everybody in chat, like nothing major yet, right? No sculpted figure in that respect. Like Mace. Mace, dude, come on. He's got to be coming, right? He's got to be coming. Exactly. Need Mace, Padme, and Fisty. Would be pretty badass. And granted that they are, Carlito, they are kind of a big deal getting some vehicles that brings up some interesting things. But I don't know if those aren't necessarily showstoppers, right? So my whole point is it's only Wednesday. So I'm thinking they're going to go ahead and drop some stuff here. Yeah, absolutely, Mark Tech. I was thinking about that because that's what I've been hearing. Because I was like, where are we going from clones to Empire? Like, when do they make the switch? I don't know if they've handled that yet or they're going to handle that. That's the only thing that's really piqued my interest. But hey, you know, pretty cool. There's a couple other photos. This is what's up. So, you know, looking here. Okay, now we have this on Sideshow. There's two things here. That Vader, I don't recognize that Vader. I don't recognize that Vader. I don't recognize that Vader. I think the gloves look a little different. There's something there. I don't know. And then the Death Trooper, right? So the weird thing is, yeah, the Chrome Death Troopers. So the weird thing is they've already taken these down. But I still have this up, but I can't. I'm afraid I won't be able to click on it. Right. So you have the Death Trooper Black Chrome Edition, and I've left this here. Now I know it's placeholder where they were like, you know, invitation only. I'm pretty sure that what's going to happen is these are celebration. Yep, boom, gone. But if I back up, I think I screwed it up. I think it's gone. Check it out, guys. Poof, it's gone. But that's okay. We saw it. You saw it. It's there. So they took them down. And I think what's going to happen is they're going to be, you know, I was talking with Fabio this morning about that, and he was talking about how, you know, they did this before as well. So, you know, there could be a available at Celebration, and then after that, it's going to be on, you know, they will put it up for sale for other people. but it'll probably be in the case of, you know, like how the Iron Man Midas is, or the Cyborg Spider-Man, like limited to one. So I don't think we're gonna have an issue of not getting them. We don't have to be there to get it, right? We're not gonna be asked out if we couldn't attend it. But pretty cool. So there was 2 of those. Of course, I just, you know, got Thanos snapped on that one. But the other one was the Clone Trooper Chrome version. We haven't seen anything with it yet, but pretty awesome. I have the Rogue One Vaders pretty much identical. Yeah, I mean, Vaders are kind of tricky, right? Because oftentimes they look the same, but they there's some subtle differences. So, you know, especially for those who don't have one or a different version, not enough people interested in the arena. We're trying to do something. Yeah, I don't have all my mod stuff set up just yet. MandalorianHuntress, yes, ma'am, I am, my dear. Am I excited? Is you excited as I am? Yes, of course. You know it. You know it. I'm always excited with that, and it's gonna be awesome. We got to figure out a way to get these Death Troopers. So I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen. Like they'll be there at Celebration, but I'm hearing that there'll be instant purchase at Celebration. So I'm not sure yet. Okay, we've got some friends over there right now. They're not there, I don't think, yet, because they're just setting up booths and stuff. It's kind of a beginning part of the Celebration, you know, convention right now. So I think what's going to happen is some of these are already made, but don't quote me on that because it could just be bullshit. But that they can just buy one. They're packaged, they're ready to go. Something similar in that respect. Then we'll get them on Sideshow. Hopefully. Maybe that Vader will have a red lens like the Hasbro Vader helmet that's up for pre-order. It's possible, right? I mean, we got to take a look at this in more detail. I can go back to the image here. And I believe I have another one. We can look at that in more detail too. But just to try to like zoom this in a little bit. It's a little hard. Obviously, it's, you know, it's a photo. But interesting. What is this, right? It's very interesting. But it's not from the Kenobi show, right? So what the hell is it? Or is it? I mean, I don't know. Death Trooper sounds cool. I kept passing on them. Maybe I'll get this one if possible. Yeah, Oilers Workshop, man. You should. I think this will be, you know, the third time, right? This is the third time they've done it. And I know people are like, damn, I missed out on Rogue One. And then they're like, damn, I passed on Mandalorian. So it's interesting. It's interesting. And this could be, you're right. It could be Kenobi Vader. It could be, because I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Death Trooper is my jam. Yes, dude. Death Troopers is the shit. The problem is like I said, I think if we only get one, I think you're limited to one. So not sure yet. Not sure yet. I'm trying to catch up with everybody, guys. We got a lot in here. 100 people in here. Go ahead and hit like, subscribe if you have not already, my friends. We're going to continue looking at some of this stuff here. Trying to get with everybody here on chat. It's just kind of a little overwhelming this morning. Riley Reviews says Celebration will be open at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. I got a nice camera, so I'm going to grab some high-res pics for my channel and others. Stay tuned, folks. Thank you, Riley. Do that, man. Do it, because that's going to be pretty awesome. That's going to be really good. Now, I do have quite a lot of people. I'm trying to edit some stuff right now. At the same time, I'm juggling a bunch of stuff here. But, man, this is cool. I want to know what this Vader is. So maybe it is. Brayden, I don't have you set right now. I'm working on things in here as well with my bots. I don't even know if I can find it. You guys bear with me while we look. It's pretty damn awesome. Not gonna lie. BT just subscribes. Thank you so much, my friend. Definitely appreciate it as we're working our way to 2K subscribers. We're getting there. We are getting there. Let's take a look at some other photos here. There's not much right now, as we know, but we kind of have a better angle here. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm glad we got Cobb Vanth right here again, but I need to know, what is this Boba Fett back here? Is this a quarter scale Boba Fett that's standing behind this box, right? Because obviously it's far behind. So that's not 6 scale, right? And what is that? And what is that? That's what I want to know. I don't understand. It's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. Not everybody has bot commands, guys. Channel members can utilize my bot and everything, you know, which isn't fully set up yet, but that's how we roll on that. So stay tuned on that. It's pretty cool. Got a lot of cool fun things in there. I think it's life size. Or Star Wars. My kryptonite, I want it all. Yes. Or it might be a statue. Legendary scale Boba. Yeah, I mean, what is that? And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Mark Attack. MandalorianHuntress and I were just discussing this morning. It looks like Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. It does. So I'm not, dude, I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is. We're going to have to find out. Valiant Archer is correct, though. Hopefully it comes with Timothy Oliphant sculpt and the armor can come off with Cobb Vanth, of course. I mean, you have to be able. That was like what I was talking about a while back, too. Like, I was like, you know, we need to have that, because how cool is that if you can remove the armor, then you also have a sculpt. That's a 2-pack. Well, it's not a 2-pack, but you know what I mean? Like, that's a double order. That's like the, what is it? The Arkham Knight from the Arkham Knight games. That you can swap the pieces out, you know, red and blue. You go Arkham Knight or you go Red Hood. They've done that. They've done that. And I think that'd be really cool if they can do that again. I just don't know if they will. But I mean, look at this. This is what is this the second time? The third time that they're showing Cobb Vanth. So pretty badass, right? Pretty cool, man. Exactly. This isn't everything. That's what I was saying. Like, it's not even open yet, and they're not going to just, you know, blow their load on day one. That's not how things work. You know, something's going to show later, right? They rope you in, they show you some stuff, they hit you later. Exactly, MandalorianHuntress. Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary 2023. So that's what I'm wondering what this Boba is back here. Is this something that they're going to be doing to celebrate that 40th anniversary? Are we perhaps going to get some other stuff? Right? I mean, Jesus. So she's absolutely correct. 40th anniversary. Mafia, don't act like you wouldn't have risked it all and grabbed one of those boxes. Fuck, dude. Nah, man, I have a channel to run, bro. I can't be running in there, mobbing up and jacking some boxes and running away, man. But you think about it, right? You think about it, you're like, oh, that's there right now. Nah, you know, you gotta behave. You have to behave. Exactly. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. You gotta be expert level. Yeah, that's too much, man. That is pretty damn funny, though. I think those are the old quarter scale Bobas and Vader. See, I don't know. They could just be there. You're right. They could be there to display. It's hard because we're looking through like double panes of glass here. It's all blurry. I don't know what the hell's going on, what these are. I mean, I have my quarter scale Vader right here, but I can't tell you if that's what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? I can't tell. I cannot tell. That'd be awesome. Swipe the new Chrome Trooper. And next stream showed off like I got it first. Q sirens. Oh man, that'd be something. That would be something, guys. Really cool though. Yeah, but with Jason, bro, I mean, even if it is the quarter scale Vader, you know, like he was saying, they could just be on display, as Doc was mentioning. They could have just busted some out just to show them off. Just to show them off. So I don't know. Oh, derp. Yeah, look at the base. You're absolutely right. I'm not even looking at the base, bro. I'm just looking at Vader. All right. All right. Can I get any further? I mean, I don't know, dude. Because that's not my base. Like, it's not right there at the bottom. Maybe it is, but I don't see the Empire logo there. So it's hard to say. My Vader's like kind of up tall right now too, so pretty crazy. Oh Jesus, yeah. So pretty damn cool, guys. There's some more stuff to look at. Disney will send you SEAL Team 6. Yeah, no, for sure. It would be bad. 𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐻𝐵𝐴𝐻 again. Need a 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐶 versus Cad Bane 2-pack badly. Yeah. That would be. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that we haven't seen much from Book of Boba Fett. To be honest with you, I know it wasn't very well received, but it is still Star Wars, and we're not seeing anything. You know, it could be just because they're behind. It could just be the you know, and they are coming. So I don't know. We need to see Cad Bane. Yeah, agreed. The same. Yeah, and as MandalorianHuntress said, I mean, if it's a 2-pack, that'd be dope. They'd be really, 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 really cool. It's sideshow life-size Vader. I don't know. I think it'd look bigger, but I don't know how far back that is, right? The perspective is a bit off. Pretty cool though, right? Sith Scale Separatist says the coming days should be epic, exciting times. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of cool stuff here. So, do I have much? I don't have much, guys. I don't have much with photos. It's just kind of what we saw here. I guess we could kind of look a little bit at this, right? Too. I mean, so you do have more Bad Batch and vehicles. So what does that mean? You know, does that mean we're going all out on vehicles now? Right? Because we have the Anakin with Stat. We got this. The other promo that they showed, right? Which I could bring up again. There's 2 vehicles right here. At minimum, right? That's something. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? And you know, kind of unrelated of Star Wars anyway, but when you had whatchamacallit, the Vulture tease, right? That's coming. And they brought back Bespin Luke. It's just showing like the Cobb Vanth, even though that's not technically a graveyard thing. My whole point is I don't think anything is off the table with Hot Toys, right? Nothing's off the table. So, you know, last night I was on Dante's and we were talking about vehicles. It was very possible that we would see more and more vehicles, right? And here's some vehicles. But what I'm curious about, and then I was speaking a little with Denobi about it, is can you imagine, even though not technically a vehicle, but because they're bringing stuff out of the graveyards, I memean, can you imagine if they end up bringing out their Falcon, the Millennium Falcon cockpit? I mean, shit. I mean, they built it. They teased it. They showed it. It was at a convention. Just like all this other stuff that they did, that they've shown at conventions that are now becoming, you know, pre-orders. They're becoming officially things. So what do you guys think on that? I mean, is it possible that they're really going to do that? I think it is. I just don't know, you know, because I'm just seeing the behavior here is that a lot of the stuff that's coming out of the graveyard now is things from graveyards. It's very, very crazy. And I couldn't believe it. Like, I could not believe it. And I was wondering maybe that would actually be at Celebration. Right? Like, what the hell would it... Can you imagine, like, turning the corner and hitting the booth, and then there's a Falcon cockpit? Like, you know what I'm saying? I, I, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I'm trying to go through some chat here, guys. Bear with me, man. We got a lot of people in here and looking through everything. Really, really crazy. Where do we see this? Doc Smizzle said that thing on the far left is like a scooter or a Mod Squad Vespa. Yeah. It's interesting. I'm not too sure. I kind of want Wrecker to pose with my Master Chief for a tank mashup. That'd be kind of neat looking. Bark Speeder, regular, and deluxe with sidecar. Maybe. Don't have space for vehicles personally, but I really hope they actually go through with these for you guys. They do look great. They do, and I'm not sure how I am right now with vehicles. Right? Part of me is like, hell yeah. The other part of me is like, where am I going to set these up? And how many do you get? Right? How many do you get? That's the problem. So, Bob Dylan says, if Hot Toys makes that cockpit, I'll give away my Obi-Wan Deluxe on this channel. Hey, man. You heard it here first. Yeah, we are. We're gonna have some people over there streaming when we can, and maybe some will come on the channel. We'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, no, Oilers, I totally understand. I'm reading what some of you guys are saying, and yeah, it's definitely, you know what I mean? Millennium Falcon cockpit resurrected. It very well could be, Zenobi. I mean, that's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty damn crazy. Bobby is making King Zachary level bets lately. Oh yeah. Oh geez, man. MandalorianHuntress says, I predict Hot Toys collectors will sacrifice many Marvel figures soon after the Star Wars Celebration display. Yeah, they will. They will. I think a lot because we're really in it, right? I mean, those of us who are super Star Wars fans, so you got to know. Sometimes it's just okay. Well, you got to choose, right? You have to choose. You have to choose. It's, you know, because you can't afford everything. You can't. We're not all rich. I mean, we're just not. You know, I'm certainly not. Absolutely not. I'm probably the poorest YouTuber out there. I mean, it's hard. You have to really delegate your time and money right and be like, well, can I afford this one? Well, wait a minute. What if I like Marvel too, which I was really into Marvel as well? I mean, I'll always be into Marvel, but as far as collecting Marvel Hot Toys, you know? So I purged. I got rid of a ton of them because I can just laser beam focus on my Star Wars. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Would I buy a 6-scale Lady Thor or She-Hulk? Probably not. I mean, probably not. Just because I'm not really in it now, you know. The only thing I'm interested in is the Zombie Strange that they teased in the Wanda picture. Now, if that gets dropped, dude, hell yeah. Just because it's zombie style, and I like that. And I'll go with my zombie Deadpool and my Mysterio's Illusion Iron Man that I'm getting. You know, I'm doing a whole zombie thing. That I'll do. That's cool. Hot Toys Falcon cockpit. Don't play with my heart. Yeah. That's rough, man. It's absolutely rough. Fobs will get 8 Bark Speeders. Nah, I don't know if he'd get 8, but I know he's totally down. I'm sure he's super stoked. We were talking a little this morning. Mafia, what do you want to see new from Hot Toys during Celebration? I would like to see more Attack of the Clones. To tell you the honest truth. Okay. Because they had mentioned that anyway, right? Hot Toys put out that post saying that they're not done. They're not done. But what did they say verbatim? I don't remember. But you guys do know that they said something. And no, it was Attack of the Clones because the picture had the 20th anniversary logo in it. But something to that effect that they're not done and they're going to have another wave. So I suspect that's what's going to happen. Because if you're looking at all this stuff, none of this is Attack of the Clones. This is Clone Wars. This is Bad Batch. right? Exactly. He is not getting 8. That's right. Where you at, Fabio? I just saw your thing. I was like, no way. 8 is like a little crazy. 2, definitely 2. Right, I could see 2. I can maybe see 2 of each. But vehicles are getting kind of crazy, and even though these aren't like hella large, right? They're still going to take up a lot of space, and it starts to turn into I don't know. Next wave of thrills. Yeah, so I'm not sure. You know, I think we're going to see more clones. I think we all have. We've all been talking about it, or not clones, but Attack of the Clones. It just doesn't make sense for them to not do that. And what we were talking about previously, when they're pulling stuff out of graveyards, right? And it's becoming a reality. We have Padme, right? I mean, why not? Why not? That's a graveyard figure that's Attack of the Clones. Kit Fisto, you know, that's another one. So they've already done the research. They've done the prototypes. I just don't see why they wouldn't do them. You know, now with Mace Windu, that's a whole new thing. But they show him in the battle droid. You know what I mean? They tease him in the battle droid photo. I'm pretty sure. Why would they do that? This isn't one thing that we've noticed. I will say this. We're witnessing a new different style of the era, different Hot Toys, right? Hot Toys is being very different. Hot Toys is being very different because they're not being the Hot Toys that we're used to, right? They're coming out. They're showing more to us. Now it's not perfect, right? They're not here. They're not on streams. They're not on forums communicating. But they are making changes. You can see that they're putting out updates on their figures. They're showing off videos. They're not worried, right? They're not worried by any stretch. But I feel like they have a very aggressive stance now, right? Whereas before it was just they were kind of kicked back. They're like, hey, we're gonna do what we're gonna do. But now it seems very, very, very much so. So it's crazy. We're living in a different renaissance right now of 6 scale with all the stuff that's going on. So I see no reason why they wouldn't. Exactly. As Fabio just pointed out, Hot Toys is being very aggressive. They are absolutely being very aggressive. And I think in a good way. Right? It's just something we're not used to seeing. We're not used to seeing it. Because competitors are coming up. They're simply evolving as a company. Well, yeah, you have to adapt, right? You have to adapt to stay successful. Absolutely. But they're doing they're doing a thing where lost my train of thought, bro. Me up, dude. Yeah, they are. They're being in a different sign now, man. And I think it's because we have in-arts coming out, because some third parties are on the rise. Everything's different. It's not to say that Hot Toys was being lazy. I think they were complacent where they were, right? I think they were complacent where they were, and now it's kind of like they have to adapt, right? As all businesses do. Unbelievable, this guy. Yeah, Fabio, man, I love the guy. It's just crazy. Try to get through some more chat here. Totally got a little sidestepped on that one. I'll give it up for the one and only Anakin Skywalker has joined us. Yes, thank you. A lot of people in the chat. We're good vibes indeed. Yeah, I mean, it's there's so much cool shit, man. And this is the point. Like, so you guys probably saw this. You know, it could be aggressive with mediocre, but it's not really mediocre though. You know, because when they showed off, I wouldn't say that the 2022 Batman is mediocre in that respect. Maybe with some of like the, you know, some other things, I can get what you're saying. Well, being that the Batman's new, right? I made a video on it. I was like, holy shit, this might be like the best Batman figure. This was about a couple months ago when the movie came out, right before the movie came out. And when I'm looking at the figure, and I think among many others, it was great. That's why I titled my video, I was like, the best Batman ever, because I was just like, holy shit, it looks really good. It comes with all this cool stuff. And then they, you know what I mean? And then they put out that update and they're like, hey, check it out, dude. We're updating this. Look at all the stuff we're doing. And we're showing you, like, they don't do that. So for me, it's all good, bro. It is all good. That's kind of how I feel. They're doing this stuff like that they didn't have to. Because I'm sure a lot of people had pre-ordered that Batman, for example, right? Because it really looked like a great figure. But they're improving things and they're communicating about it. I want to share this with you guys just to segue off into that. Now I'm gonna push play on this. If you guys haven't seen this,
the classic,
this is too loud. Let me turn it down.
The legend has returned.
So they put this out last night.
Introducing the brand new Luke Skywalker Bespin figure from the Star Wars collection. Heavily inspired by Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, this Bespin version of Luke Skywalker has captured his appearance and attire from the movie in perfect detail. Luke's hair sculptures are magnetically attachable to the head sculpt for alternate styling, and it's even interchangeable with the hair sculptures from the previous Luke Skywalker figures. The hand-painted head sculpt and separate rolling eyeball features will allow fans to reproduce various looks and expressions. But we must put spotlight on the vision of Luke seeing himself as Darth Vader. Our team has studied the movie shot by shot to pick up details on Luke's head and Darth Vader's helmet, finally getting the delicate piece that could represent this powerful imagery. Our heart also goes into the diorama display base, with translated elements of the carbon freezing chamber in Cloud City, with LED light-up function equipped, bringing fans a truly realistic setting. The deluxe version will include a Dagobah-themed base that gives a callback to Luke's training with Master Yoda, making this masterpiece even more exceptional.
I mean, look, we can call it what we want, right? We could fake them out. You know, they're doing like kind of a cheesy voice, whatever, car commercial. But we never see this shit. That's my point. Like, Hot Toys doesn't do this type of stuff. You know, now they've been doing this the past couple of months. They've been putting out these little minute or so videos, showing these updates. This is not the Hot Toys that we're used to. If you've been collecting for a while, you know what I'm saying. You'll understand what I mean. This may be new, or this may seem like the norm for some newer collectors, but the Hot Toys is not like this. So it's crazy that they're showing stuff off like this now. This is all in relation. Like I said, they're adapting to what's going on in the environment now in the 6-scale world. And it's awesome. It's awesome that we're seeing stuff like that. Yeah, Hot Toys 2.0, baby. Yeah, they're making some upgrades, man. They're making some upgrades. So I think it's pretty cool. Video's cool, but should have dropped closer to the figure drop. I love that Hot Toys is accommodating interchangeable stuff like that hair. Yeah, that's what I thought was actually really cool too, man. Right? Because I have all the Lukes, and pretty neat that you can, you know, that they made it at least compatible in that respect. I want to change out some of the hairs. So all the hairs and the sculpts pretty much swappable. Pretty neat. You know, it's pretty cool. They haven't always shared updates though. You know, not always. Sometimes they don't even do shit. They don't do it until it's released. Like Kylo Ren and Rey from Rise of Skywalker. They didn't even tell us they were updating the sculpts. They just did it. You know, that's what my point. Like, they don't always like come out, or like Pajama Hulk, you know, when they put out final product photos, like when final release, when he actually hit, they're like, oh, and by the way, check it out, we updated the head sculpt. But the very day of release, right? So I feel like they're being more, they're sharing more information is what I mean. You know, more information. They haven't really been doing that. So it's pretty interesting. And I think they're going to follow suit. And with the Batman thing, you know, they made the update photos that, you know, now have like a blue stripe on them, you know, saying, hey, you know, figure update. Like they're really putting in. which is interesting. Absolute Orman says this is actually a good thing for us, no matter how cheesy it is. Yeah, no, it is. I agree. It's pretty crazy. That's another good point, Joe. I like to think people are not pre-ordering as much and is having an effect, and they're getting the message, but I doubt it. But it is something to think. That is something to think about. Exactly, Anthony H. Green says they'll never be perfect, but at least they're making an attempt. Yeah, and that's cool, and that's what I like to see. You know, show an effort. You may not be experts at doing that, but show us that you want to talk to us. Because I'll say one thing: I don't know much. None of us know much about InArts, right? Queen Studios, but we do know one thing: they like to talk. They like to come on. I just had John on my stream Sunday night. He's been on others. They like to talk with the community. We just don't know anything yet because we don't have any figures in hand. Now, Hot Toys is never going to do that. All right, I don't think they'll ever do that. But do you see how eager people are to like want to ask John questions? Or, you know, it's because for years in collecting world and 6-scale world, the collectors haven't really had a voice. So when you have a company that's all of a sudden like, what do you guys want to know? What do you guys think? Then like everybody's like super excited that they can communicate with somebody. Like, holy shit, no one ever listens to us, and there's a company that's listening to us. And you know, so Hot Toys seeing that and putting things out like this is a step in the right direction. I think it's a step in the right direction. But again, I digress. Really, we were kind of looking at, you know, what's going on here was Celebration, but that's the point. I think we're approaching this renaissance of sorts in the collecting world, and I think it's good. I think it's great. I really do personally. Sometimes less is best, in my opinion. Each time Queen gets on the stage to answer questions, greater the pressure becomes. Communication is key, however, tangibles trumps talks. That's also a good point. You know, that's also a very good point. They realize that if they have to improve their communication, if they want them pre-orders to go through. Yeah. It is. Hey, Marco as well, man. What's going on, man? It's a great time to be a collector. It is. I think it really is. I do think it's a great time to be a collector. You know, trying to catch my words here. Well, you're right. It's a great time to be a collector. I was talking, gosh, I don't know if it was amongst ourselves. Forgive me. The days and times and events blur. While speaking with Fabio, I just don't remember if we were talking together or if we were talking on a panel. But we were both, you know, saying, hey, and he would know a little bit more than I would, just because he's been collecting a lot longer, but it's still relevant to even my era of like Captain America First Avenger, where like the stuff that we're getting now is blowing everything away from the stuff that we were collecting then, or the options that we had available then. Does that make sense? Because I can look at my Captain America First Avenger from like 2012, and then I can, you know, pit them up against like even something, you know, not that old, right? And like Endgame Cap, and the differences are just night and day. But then in 2012, that Captain America was amazing, right? You're like, wow, this is a great figure. It's not now, but then it was. So that's the point, right? Like we're living in this kind of this golden age, almost this new renaissance, if you will, of collecting. Everything they're coming out with is amazing looking. I think so. I haven't really seen anything that's I mean, the only thing I think that's kind of like what the hell was the Peacemaker, personally. So to where we are, man, you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. David said, bro, you cost me a grip sponsoring that quarter scale Vader. Hey, but you got him though. Right? It's my most treasured Hot Toys now in hand. I mean, I apologize, but hey, congratulations, because he's badass. And I think he was worth it, right? I think he was worth it. When the lineup is packed and your wallet hits a threshold and you can only pick the best. Yeah, Brandon, and that's kind of where we're at. Phil Billy with a $5 super chat. My man, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, love these chats. Hit them likes though. Yes, please, guys. Thank you so much, Philly. I appreciate it, man. 111 in here. Go ahead and like, subscribe if you haven't. Really help the channel, man. Getting to 2K. And if not, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to your favorite other content creators out there. I'm sure they would love to have your subscription. It really helps us with growth. So appreciate it, guys. For more continued discussions here. It's pretty badass, man. Thank you so much. But it is, right? Like, everything's cool. Everything's cool. I haven't seen anything that's come out where I'm like, you know, so where we're at in time, I feel like it's great. Now, the only problem is the financial situation, right? Because we are getting hit with a bunch of stuff. We're going to continue to be getting hit with a bunch of stuff, right? It's crazy. So then you really do, as we were saying, like, you have to, there comes a point, like Brandon was saying, there's a threshold. You can only pick like what, at some point you have to choose. You just can't get everything, right? It's too hard. Funky Cold Santa, dude, my man, how you doing, my brother? He said these efforts by Hot Toys show how competition is good and the consumer always wins with better efforts at better products. Very true. But it is kind of a double-edged sword, though, is it not? Is that something I was thinking, right? Like, I love the fact that we're all in agreement the competition is good for everybody, right? Because then it forces people to evolve, forces people to innovate, you know, forces companies to be the best that they can possibly be, right? Within reason. You know, with Star Wars and Marvel, Hot Toys doesn't necessarily have to put in a ton of effort because nobody has the licenses, right? So in that respect, they can kind of do what they want to do, right? Because nobody other company is putting out Star Wars, but they still need to they still need to adapt. They still need to be the best now, and that's great. Again, that's great for all of us. But then the double-edged sword, right, is now we're getting increasing costs because they're also trying to one up one another. But at some point, there is a ceiling. You can't go. I mean, how high can you go? How high can you go? $335 for a Doctor Strange with tax and shipping's like $390. That's like a $400 figure for us. Now I know he's like $280 in Hong Kong, but we get the markups. They don't get the markups, and then we got the tax and shipping. So it still becomes kind of this new norm, right? Like, when is it going to be? Scarlet Witch, right? What was she? $285 for the regular, and $325 for the deluxe. And I mean, I don't even know about that deluxe. After seeing that photo, I'm like, is that candle-based cardboard? It doesn't look, I don't know, we'll have to look at it, but it's not, we'll talk about that another time. But the point is prices are also going up. So that's something that we have to factor in. My man, Jedi Kid, dude, what's going on, man? Thanks so much, man. Chiller Super Chat says, I can't wait for these. Absolutely. Dude, they're badass, dude. You know, for being a Star Wars fan, this is really cool, man. This is really cool. It's really exciting stuff. Mafia, are you streaming first morning of Celebration? I feel like the people who can't attend all need a place to be excited together, and then a stream would be perfect. Braden, yes, Braden, I'm going to be trying to cover what I can, just through the confines of this room. But I do have friends over there. We are doing some stuff. You know, we have Lale is over there. 16th man. Mario El Professor is over there. Riley Reviews is over there. Neuey is over there. A lot of people are going to be covering stuff on their own, doing some things on their channels. I'm going to try to get some people together to come on here so that we can share from different perspectives, right? Because they'll probably be all over the place. So I think that would be cool. I definitely want to, man. I'm super excited. I wish I could have gone, but yeah, we're going to try that. We're going to definitely try that. Absolutely. Thor says, at the end of our day, our wallets dictate the quality. We get what we want. We get and what we want. Yeah, it's true. It's absolutely true. It's Popsic. What is up, my man? I know my cheers don't show up, but hey, that's really cool, man. It's really cool. Damn it, Spock says, cherry picking from all my favorite IPs, only X06 Trek I'm all in for. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what we do. That's what we do as Trekkies, man. But it's hard. It's definitely hard. It's definitely hard. Doc Smizzle, yes. He said that candle dial looks like cardboard for sure, doesn't it? I was like, That's a deluxe base? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Competition and options are great, but not for our wallets. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. Bob Dylan says, yeah, up close at secret base, kind of a letdown with the candles. So you see what I'm saying? Yeah, big time disappointment, man. It might be changed. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not really too sure. I think the competition has been good overall. Carlito says, just worried with people going in neck deep of in-art figures before seeing the final product. That's a tough one. You know, and I've discussed that a lot, you know, and I'm like, hey, listen, I don't think that in-arts is going to fuck up. Okay? For lack of better word. Because it takes them, you know, it's not like they just came out overnight. Like, hey, we're going to make some 6-scale figures. This has been in the works for a couple of years. So, you know, hiring the talent, you know, setting up the logistics, the manufacturing, the investments, just so much. There's so much that goes into starting a business that they've already got that going on. And I think they know, or at least they should know, right, that if this Joker flops, I mean, they're going under. Like, that's just how it is. It's, you know, they'll probably be able to recover, but they're being scrutinized so much. They know this. So to me, I'm like, okay, I have to give them the benefit of the doubt, is where I'm at. I'm like, they know that they can't screw this up. They're clearly not stupid. So, but it's still weird because it still causes apprehensiveness for us because we don't just want to give our money away to something that we've never seen. Right? I totally get that. My reservations were there as well. And we're going to find out, and I'm going to lead by that example because I bought the Joker 2-pack. Okay? That's $1,000. I'm taking the hit. I'm taking the risk. But you know damn well when I get that, I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about it. And if it's a dud, then, you know, whatever. Then it's a dud and I got asked out. But they'll be hearing about it if so. So I don't think so. But it's just hard, right, though, because we don't want to be putting our money into something that we can't see yet. Lane Kramer, my man, what's good, dude? He says, oh, man, seen this transport trooper, and man, it looks so good. Send me my SS. What are you talking about, Satcho? What are you talking about? I'll be right back. I'm going to try to get some report. Sell you $20. I don't doubt their quality, but I'm doubting them in other areas. Yeah, and they're not perfect by any means. This is brand new. They've stated many times. They're like, we don't, you know, some of the things we don't know. We're really into it. So, you know, I think that if only through time they're going to get better and better and better, and they're going to learn. They're going to learn from their mistakes. They're going to, you know, I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt right now. Then I'll say something. Filthy Otis says, I just want them off from screen. Looking forward to what else they show from Attack of the Clones. Mark Knight, thank you so much for subscribing, brother. I do appreciate that. We are on the road to 2K. It's going to be awesome. Look forward to it. Sith Scale Scripus says, just want to say I really appreciate all the content you give us. You do a great job, man. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it so much, man. I'm glad that you guys are entertained or informed or educated here and just having a good time, man, talking with everybody. It's awesome. I do appreciate everybody's support. Rob Rod said, I took those pics. I didn't know they would end up here. All right. I wasn't sure, man. Yeah, they're all over the internet now. So I was like, oh, I had so many people send me some stuff. So that's badass, man. So were you able to see, do you know what that Vader is in the back then? Because I'm not really sure what that is. Not really sure what that is. Brandon says, today marks the 45th anniversary of Star Wars, so it's very possible. MandalorianHuntress again as well. Episode 4, A New Hope, released 45 years ago. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy, right? 45 years. 45 years. Wow. We're almost at that mark. We're almost at that bicentennial. I love it. P-Rock, what's going on, bro? He said, what's up? Stop by to show some love while at a red light. Badass, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. Very, very cool, man. I'm super interested in seeing what Queen had to compromise on as far as articulation, which is what he said. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I don't think they're going to be like super articulated. but I think they'll be okay. I think I don't know. Like I said, we're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. We don't have anything in hand. It's really like sucks because we want to know, right? We're eager. Howard, how much will these cost? More. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty wild. 112 watching. Actually, 123 now. Watching. Please hit like and support Anthony as well as subscribe and help him get to that 2K. Definitely appreciate that, Jason. It's awesome. Helping me feel old now. I understand, Lane. I understand when I see that as well. I'm like, oh, it's been a minute. But what a good time. What a good time to be a Star Wars fan. And what a good time to be a collector. Desi Metamorphic Custom says Vader in the back seems. Yeah, seems, right? That's the key word. I don't know if that is the quarter scale. I'm not sure. Chewie's Bandolier says I feel ancient now. Well, hey, we age gracefully, right? That's how I have to look at it. Star Wars Universe says that's a life-size Vader and life-size Boba Fett in the background. Okay. I'll take your word for it if you saw it. I don't know. Because I can't tell what the hell it is from here. Star Wars does hold a deep place in my heart as well as a birthday reminder. Okay. You're absolutely right, my friend. We have sentimentals. We all do in a lot of different ways, and that's what I think makes it so close to us, right? Jedi Knight, man, what is going on, my dude? He says, great show, brother. Very informative. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's pretty awesome, man. And I don't even really know, right? We're just looking at what we saw. We're looking at some of the other stuff here as we keep bouncing around. And it's not really a whole lot either. There's not even really a whole lot that they've shown yet. So it shows to me that we're going to see some more stuff. Right? This is just the beginning, in my opinion. Lane Kermer says, do you think that Walker could just be a flex? No, I think they're going to do stuff, man. I think again, we're in a different world. And forgive me, because I don't remember who just said it in here, but as I was saying, this is a different type of Hot Toys that we're used to. Forgot who said that with the said Hot Toys 2.0. And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty much that's how I feel, right? They're changing it up. They're changing it up. Let's celebrate Sith style. Yes. So pretty crazy. What else we got? I'm trying to get through a little bit more chat here with everybody. Mike says those clone trooper swoop bikes look pretty dope. They do. Like, this is pretty cool stuff, guys. This is pretty cool stuff. Can I claim my Hot Toys as dependents on my taxes? Come on, Hot Toys, issue them. So we're getting a lot of cool stuff, man. And I don't think it's going to slow down. I really don't. It's crazy. Plus they're like so far behind. So I think a lot of the stuff's going to start cranking out much faster as we're kind of already experiencing. In the meantime, they're going to be announcing more. And it's like this, oh my God, there's so much shit. I don't know how you guys can collect Star Wars, Marvel, DC, whatever obscure one-offs they pull. It's tough. When you have that passion for something like Star Wars, I'm like, how do you do it? That's why I had to kind of bow out a little bit, and I can only cherry pick some Marvel stuff now. Couldn't do it. There's too much greatness in Star Wars that I just don't want to miss. Chewie's Banner says, hey, Anthony, do you think we'll get the Bespin Han reveal too? Man, I would love to see that. We've all been talking about it forever. Myself, Fabio, Dante, Aries, Leo, everybody. Like, we want a Bespin Han, but what's going on with Harrison Ford? Is that what it is? I don't know. I'd love to see it. I don't think it's likely, but I'd love to be proven wrong. I would love it. H Green says, I'm turning 50 this year, so I am old. No, man, you're young, man. And happy early birthday, man. That's dope. We're young at heart, man. We're all right. Like I said, we have wisdom as we grow. Yeah, man, you do a great job with content. I've been collecting since the 80s. Things have evolved. You offer an informative, chill vibe. Thank you, my friend David. Thank you very much. Same, man. I've been collecting since as far as I can remember. If it obviously wasn't Hot Toys because they didn't exist. But that's my point. Like we're collectors. I think most of us are collectors in some capacity, right? Through something, whether it was growing up collecting comics, collecting, 3¼ inch figures, the old, old stuff, or, G.I. Joes or Ninja Turtles or Batman figures or whatever your fancy was. It evolves over time. I think a lot of people have always been collectors at heart. And then once you kind of get into something like this, I feel like this, like, it's a nice, it's a shoe that fits, right? You're just, okay, 6 scale is really nice. I want to stay there. I don't really want to get out of that. And on a very, occasion, like 1/4 scale Vader, pretty badass. In some cases, 1/4 scales others, depending on. So it's the 6 scales away, I think. And we're in it, and it's freaking awesome. And we get very passionate about stuff. So it's a little nuts. King Dingle my man says, sorry to be late. These previews are insane. I say release them all and fulfill Denovi's prophecy. Oh man, if they released everything, we'd be screwed. I think we'd be screwed. We wouldn't be able to buy it all. But now listen, because there's so much stuff that's coming, there's so much stuff that's out. I don't necessarily feel like things are going to sell out, right? I think a lot of stuff's going to be sitting around. I don't want to say dead stock, but I don't think there's a rush, right? I don't think there's a rush to purchase things. Because there's so much stuff, and I think they're going to be pushing hard to get it, to get more and more product out. It's not like how it was back in the day. Back in the day, it was like we didn't have much, and then so they'd release something, and then it would sell out because there wasn't much. But now there's like so much. So I would say still keep an eye on stuff that you want, but don't like freak out and feel like there's like this FOMO, right? Unless they're doing. I can't even imagine. It's so rare that something like that happens where it'll just be gone right away. I don't think that's going to be the case. And this is just talking Star Wars, because there's all a ton of Marvel, everything, not so much DC, but Winley says Hope Hot Toys does the Skittles clone trooper officers from Attack of the Clones. Fingers crossed. That would be. I don't think they're done. I think clones in general are easy money for them. Really do. All different variations. I was saying that last year. I was like, guys, clones are coming. It's inevitable. That's they can print money doing these. So expect to see a lot of different ones as time goes on, I think. I really do. Rod said I was there real early. There might be more stuff now, and the Vader in the back was a life size. Okay, thank you. Yeah, a couple people were confirming that was life size, so that's good to know. So I was tripping. I was like, that's not the base. I did see the lights, but it's not the same base, so I knew something was fishy. Darren, my man, says, just jumped in to say what's up. Gonna have to catch the replay. Hope everyone is doing good and staying safe. Thank you, my friend. I hope you're staying safe as well. Thank you for coming in and checking it out a bit later when you can. Let's see, who else do we have? I'm trying to go through some chats, guys. This is pretty cool, man. Just looking at stuff, talking about this. Master Brill, bro, what is up, dude? What's up, broski? How are you, man? In a minute, man. Hope you're doing good, man. Yeah, guys, I do have some bot controls in there, as well as Braden is pointing out. Channel members, I do have some cool stuff in there. If you guys want to be a channel member, it's cool stuff. We do our meetups, our Zoom meetups, and hang out and have access to some little games in the chat, what have you. But yeah, man, it's really cool. It's really, really cool, man. That Walker, man, Great Foxio, yeah, right? Like, I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool, man. Where's the airborne clone trooper with the satchel? I don't know. Like, I can't really tell what all this, this is different, right? And this is different here. Pretty damn cool, though. What else do I have on here that I was sharing? The photos, that video. What they took down, which is gone. So I suppose we can just remove this one because I clicked it and it disappeared. But the other one, right? The other one here, Andrew James, my man, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, brother. I'll get to you in just 1 second. But the other one here is the Clone Trooper Chrome version, right? So that's pretty damn cool. I think that's going to be really, 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 really cool. Between that and a Death Trooper, it's badass, dude. So Andrew James, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, brother. Love Andrew. Says, I can't keep doing these super chats without getting a little something back. LOL. Much love, bro. I don't know what you want me to give you, brother. I'll give you something. What would you like, my friend? But shout out, man. I love Andrew, man. He sold his Star Wars, though, and didn't tell me. But that's okay. I just tease, man. Thank you, man, so much, dude. It's pretty badass, man. It's pretty badass. Pops has said, called it. Yeah, it's pretty like, what the hell, man. 100% agree. With the high-end product will slow the sellouts, but it also could be where they reduce their production lots. Instead of 30,000, they do 20. No, I think so. I think that's a very valid point. I've been considering that, like, everything moving forward. Okay, everything moving forward is going to be low batch, in my opinion, because how else can they catch up? Right? They're so behind on pre-orders. And I'm not talking Star Wars. I'm talking Hot Toys, right? Hot Toys in general. They're so far behind. So how do you catch up? Well, doesn't that make perfect sense? Let's make lower runs, right? Increase production, get this stuff out. Let's get the queue backed up. I don't know if you guys have ever worked in like tech support or call centers or anything like that. And it's very similar. You start building up a queue of phone callers. You're like, how do I break this down, man? We got to wrap it up. We got to get through this to get. That's what I'm saying. Like they got to get through this queue. They got to drop it down a bit. It's too crazy. So how else can they do that? Well, I would just release smaller batches. Let's get this shit out, guys. Come on, let's catch up. So, with so many options out there, it's like not everybody who buys Hot Toys buys Marvel. Right? Not everybody who buys Hot Toys buys Star Wars. So I don't think things are necessarily going to be like sold out, but they have to go low. I think they have to do lower runs. They have to get this stuff cranked out. We're kind of already seeing it. Right? We got Jango Fett, we got Moff Gideon, we got Snowspeeder Luke. Like 3 releases in 1 week. And then prior to that, we got Ahsoka, we got Maul, we got Anakin. Right. Prior to that, we got 4 troopers, right? Transport trooper, assault tank commander, stormtrooper commander, and the hell am I thinking? There's one other trooper I forget. But my point is, like in the past like 6 weeks, 7 weeks, we've gotten 10 releases in Star Wars. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, that airborne trooper will come out before the anniversary. Yeah, we're gonna have to see. I mean, there's so much stuff that's coming. The guy riding a speeder is actually from Battlefront 2 heavy infantry. Are they doing another VGM though for it? That's interesting if that's the case, or are they going to brand this like Clone Wars? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Maybe with the issue of vehicles, we could possibly get larger scale like Tauntaun or Wampa. I would love that. Are you kidding me? Then I would love that. I would love that so much. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if that's something they're gonna do. I need that in my life, bro. I need that in my life. I'll try to go through a little bit more chat here, guys, before we wrap. I don't want to go too far in, man. We're an hour and 13 in. We probably talk about this all day, but for now, not a whole lot there. Mike says, plus we have all the Kenobi figures as well. Yeah. You almost want the show to suck, so we don't want the figures. Almost, but not really. Give me Inquisitors and Purge Troopers. Yeah, I'm feeling you there. And I was kind of joking about that, and I was saying, if Kenobi sucks, then we might have a second age of dark times where Hot Toys just sit on shelves like they did when those sequels came out. When Anakin Skywalker, they couldn't give him away. When all of Rogue One just sat there collecting dust. Okay, this happened. It's happened, guys. If it happened, that'd be crazy. And then maybe some people are like, I'm done. And then, scoop it all up, man. Some people sell their shit, grab it up. But I hope for the best. I hope for the best. I really, really hope for the best, man. Because I'm the same way. I want Obi-Wan to kick ass. And, dude, Purge Troopers, let's go. I'm all about it. Will the Chrome Clone Trooper come with a generic clone head sculpt? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. You know, they may, but I mean, probably not. I'm going to need to see pictures of the Chrome Clone Trooper before I decide to get it, but that Chrome Death Trooper is day one pre-order for me. Yeah, I really, really want that, but from what I'm understanding, you could just get one. So we'll have to figure out some ways to, you know, finagle that around, because I'd want at least two myself. We'll get a lot of clone officers for Revenge of the Sith anniversary. I agree, Makari. Yeah, we probably will. We probably, again, they're not even tapping out, man, anytime soon. They're not slowing down on anything prequel or animated. They're clearly, from what we're seeing, they're not. They've just started, bro. They've just started. So wouldn't lower runs equal selling out? Yeah, it would. But in the fact that there's like 130, 140 figures out there, I don't think that, you know what I'm saying, that's going to offset, because there's so many. They have to go low run to crank all this shit out. But we're not all going to buy every single, that was my point. We're not in every lane buying every single property that Hot Toys puts out. Not every collector's doing that. So you're going to have such a range of figures to choose from that eventually, yeah, they'll sell out, but it's not going to be like an overnight thing. I really don't think so. And they have to catch up. I don't know any other way that they can do it. Master Bro says vehicle releases, a Jedi Starship possibilities. Dude, it's totally, man. It's totally within their wheelhouse. They showed Anakin's Starfighter. That thing's a beast. You'd think they'd never do it, but now they're bringing a bunch of shit out from the graveyard. So it's like, well, yeah. Hey man said, yo, Mafia, I'm on break at work. Glad to drop in. Thank you, my friend. Hope you're doing well today. Everyone says, if they do a figure for the video game line, I'd love to see an Inversion and Inferno Squad. Yeah, Inferno Squad would be dope. I missed the Mando Death Troopers. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. A couple people, they missed the Rogue Ones, they missed the Mandos. So it's a cool opportunity to at least get one, and being all black chrome, that'd be pretty dope. So all the rumors about Hot Toys being broke were false. Maybe not. But I know recently they did get a bailout, right, from the government. So that could be another way to crank up production. Because, dude, the pandemic and all that stuff, that wreaked havoc on so many people and companies. I mean, worldwide, right? And overseas, they're in the brunt of it right now still. So interesting times. Now that things are starting to maybe get a little bit better, production's going to ramp up, man. It's going to get kind of wild, I think. All the named character clones should be made. And they probably will. Again, this is just starting out. They're barely dipping their toes into clone stuff right now. Believe me, they're gonna make a bunch of shit over the next few years. Why wouldn't they? You know what I'm saying? It's a ton of money. Tauntaun Luke Hoth would be awesome. Yeah, I'm all OT. I love original trilogy. Anything like this, Great Foxy. I'm all in. I'm all in on that stuff, man. The Shock Trooper is the only Battlefront figure Hot Toys did. If that trooper in the bike is in fact from Battlefront 2, then we'd be looking at a new Star Wars line for Hot Toys. Well, they also did the Snow Trooper 2-pack. That was labeled as Battlefront as well. So we had the Shock Troopers and we had the Snow Trooper 2-pack. We do have an Empire Strikes Back Snow Trooper, and then I'm pretty sure, am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong. Was the Snow Trooper Battlefront 2 as well? Because I know we had an ESB one, but I think the 2-pack was Battlefront 2. But don't quote me, man. I might not know what the hell I'm talking about. But I thought we had at least Snow Trooper of some version and the Shock Trooper from Battlefront. But the point still stands. You're correct, though. They would have to make a whole new line, or they would be continuing that VGM line of Battlefront 2. So I'm not really too sure if that's something that they would do. FigFate, my man, what's going on, bro? So what's good? What's going on, man? You see yourself picking up any of the vehicles? I don't think I will. Money and space issues. I'm not sure yet. I'm not really sure yet. Yeah, the Jump Trooper, the Jump Trooper is, but the Space Trooper was a New Hope, if I recall. In the one scene outside the window, and they put it out. But did they brand it? Guys, I don't remember. The point is they didn't do much. I didn't know if it was Battlefront. The First Order Snowtrooper 2-pack, correct. The First Order Snowtrooper is. But the regular ones, yeah, Battlefront 2 Snowtroopers with bazooka type weapon, correct. I knew it was something. It's been a while. We kind of lose track of things, but the point is they don't do them much. So if they were going to do this, would they continue it as a Battlefront 2 line? I don't know. Probably not. I could be wrong too, Face Trick. I don't remember, man. I don't remember some of these, you know, you lose track at times. Mike says they should do platoon pack armor swap outs and helmets for $80. They could do those to sell with the standard clones to upgrade them. That'd be a cool idea. Don't know if they'd do it though. Don't know if they'd do it, but it would be kind of neat. Do you think a lot of people that Army build the 501st Trooper will start selling some of them to make place for all the clones announced? You bet your ass they're going to. All these people that decided to buy like 20 freaking 501sts. I'm just saying, you know, we got a lot of other clones coming out. So I am so reserved in 501st anyway. I only have one. But there are people that have bought in like 6 or more. I could understand selling a couple or trying to sell them. Good luck. They're not selling for shit right now because they're still retail. So people are have to take a loss. You know, they have to sell under, you know, they have to sell under because I could buy them right now from Sideshow. Why am I going to buy them from you and pay, you know, PayPal fees and this and that? Or, you know, what if there's a problem with the figure? Well, if it's still retail, you see what I'm saying? So they have to sell below to so you're going to take a loss is my point. If you're going to try selling 501st right now, you're going to take a loss because right now it's currently a buyer's market. It is not a seller's market. I definitely implore you not to try to sell any of your figures unless you've got some old figures that you know are going to go out the door, no problem. But definitely none of the shit that's retail, you're going to take a loss. Absolutely. So with that said, maybe in time, but I think so. If you've bought a lot of 501st, depends on your level, depends on how deep you're in on it. But I could definitely I could see that and be like, well, I'm going to sell a few of these because I want to pick up maybe just some of the clone troopers, or you know, maybe we want to pick up these pilots or something. You know, they maybe some people may have thought that's all we were going to get, so they just bought a shitload of them. I don't know. But for me, I want to pepper them in a little bit, right? Like I have 2 Coruscant guards right there. I'd like to get another 501st. Then I'd like to get maybe 3 of the clone troopers when they come out. So you have like a little mix, right? That's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to go all in on just one model, personally. But to each their own, right? But that is a very good question. It's a very good question. Because they do have a lot of stuff coming out, man. It's pretty cool, man. Imperial Officer Love, absolutely. I need more stuff like that as well. Celebration or Space Trooper was a Celebration exclusive for New Hope. Yeah. Never army build one figure, especially clones when it comes to variants come in waves. Smart. That's true. That's what I'm basically saying. Like I don't like to do that. Now stormtroopers, you know, yeah, sure, I'll get like a little bit of them, 3 or 4 of them or something, just basic stormtroopers. That's kind of why I'm excited for the clone troopers. Just the plain old whites, you know, I'll just buy like 3 or 4 of those and then get a couple of the variants where I try to go through. That's how I roll through. That's what I try to do. What's going on with Ahsoka? You'd have to be a little more specific. I'm not sure. Which one? The Clone Wars one, Mando one that's coming? Not too sure. About future, my man, what is going on with you today? HQ says, have a good rest of the day, everybody. You as well, my friend. I'm probably going to wrap here in a little bit anyway. I just wanted to let people know before we wrap. Channel members, I got a bunch in here that I'm working on. We do have bot functionality here that I've got set up. It's kind of fun. It's not set right now, but it will be when next time. As you see, like Braden kind of already did. He did like a quote, but I have some other games and cool stuff in here in the chat for members only. If that's something that you guys are into, helps support the channel, man. I do appreciate it. Continued news, guys. I don't know what else we're going to be doing, but we're going to find out what happens in the coming days. Like I said, we have some friends over there at Celebration. Some people will probably come on and maybe we can take a look at some cool stuff and have fun, man. So all week The rest of this week, I think we're going to be talking a lot about that. Saturday night, my live stream as well. I want to let you guys know I'm debating on it, but Saturday night, I think I'm going to talk about some of this stuff. I kind of want to talk about Kenobi. Let me know what you guys think if I should do that on Saturday night stream, because it comes out Friday, 2 episodes. I want to watch it, and then I don't know if we should just talk about it Saturday night. That's a tough one. Or do we just say no and not talk about it? It seems so strange. Like, I would be like, yo, I would like to talk about this. So I don't know. I don't know if that's what we're going to do. I don't know if that's what we're going to do. But let me know. Let's talk about it. Let's talk Kenobi. A lot of people are saying that. So we'll see. I can't stream the episodes because I did that shit with Mando and I got whacked. And can you imagine Obi? Obi-Wan's gonna be way worse than Mando. Yeah, they blocked my videos. I was able to work it out through some capacity. Had it in the background on my TV, but the audio I had to keep kind of low because there were issues there. So gotta be a little careful, man. But I think we'll talk. I think we'll probably talk about it, man. It's all good. I got it cleared with Kathleen. All right, my friend. Well, that would be really nice of you. Thank you. Right, man. Oh, they totally screwed me on that one. So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap. We've been talking for a bit. We can talk all day, but alas, there's not much to talk about, and I don't want to waste your guys' time. So I do appreciate everybody coming in and chatting with me today. We'll see what happens later. More coverage to talk about, I'm sure. So the mouse would probably swat you. Yeah. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy stuff. Great to see you all. Great chat as always, Skill Mafia. I do appreciate it. Yeah, man, they would take me out, man. The Mafia hit, bro. Really looking forward to Kenobi, as I think everyone else is. I really am too. So I think it'd be really cool. So yeah, maybe Saturday night we'll talk about it, because no one else is going to talk about it. I guarantee you everybody's going to be like, well, I don't want to do spoilers or this or that. No, I'm going to talk about it because it's Star Wars. It's badass. It's Star Wars week. So I'm going to let you guys right now know if you are going to attend my stream Saturday night, we're going to talk about Obi-Wan Unleashed, man. I want to know. I want to talk about it. I want to see what we think about it. I may be back later. Today. We'll find out. Just depends on what's going on with this. Celebration is probably more likely tomorrow. So anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out, and chatting. Maybe do a members only stream a bit later today. I am tweaking out some things on the channel. So if you guys are channel members watching right now, stay tuned for that. Maybe we'll work on some stuff. Until then, guys, I hope everybody has a great rest of their day, and we will speak to you soon. Peace out, everybody.